Hey everybody, Chad here from CNR Reviews. I have with me a Ruger, another Ruger. This is a 2245. You may have seen Ryan's first impression video on it. This is the 5.5 inch version with the bull barrel. And we also have another one. We have a 4.5 inch version with a slab side. Now the two differences between the two is not only just the barrel length, but the bull barrel version comes with the removable grips. Ryan was actually able to put on some finger grooves. They're from Pierce Grips. He cut those to fit. They're designed for a 1911. But the main difference between this and the slab side is the removable grips. The barrel has a little bit different tapering on the slab side, and it's 4.5 inch. Also, for some unknown reason, the slab side did not come with a top rail. Now Ryan's did come with one in the box that's already tapped for it. You honestly just remove the screws with the flathead and then install the new rail. It comes with different screws for it. These are adjustable sights on this gun, adjustable in the rear. Just use the flathead, and you can adjust windage, elevation. The front sight just has a simple flathead, and it comes right off as well. Make sure that if you're shooting a lot of rounds, especially right out of the box, that your front sight doesn't come loose. I actually had that happen. This does have a bullet indicator here. The reason why this is called a 2245 is because the setup for the safety and mag release and slide release are almost identical to a 45 1911. So that's actually why it's called a 2245. These are different than the Mark III and the Mark II and the Mark I. Now, especially way different than the Mark I. But the Mark II and the Mark III have a different tapered version. Also, they're this is a polymer base. And I believe the Mark II and III, it's all alloy metal, and I believe they have a different version of grips and all this other stuff. So they are similar in the way you take them down. I'm not going to take this one down for you. I know there's plenty of videos on YouTube that show you how to do that. All I'm going to say is if they make it as easy as it actually was, every single one of those videos would be an hour and a half. It is a pain, and Ruger, you've been making these for 60 years. It is time to make them easier to take down. For God's sakes. I've actually heard plenty of people online say that they're not going to buy one because it is so difficult to take down. So just be aware of that. Please be calm and take your time, because it is a pain. Other than that, what does the gun come with? It comes with a lock. It comes with a little lock key too that you can actually stick in the gun and lock it up. Comes with mags. One thing I really am semi-concerned about, if you were ever going to use this in a defensive situation, which 99% of the time you're never going to, but let's say you wanted to carry a 22. This is the biggest pain in the butt. You have to push forward on the mag to get it to seat. And it's a pain. It's not just simplistic and you just slam it in and it's ready to go. A lot of people attribute that to the mag release, or I'm sorry, not the mag release itself, but actually the mag disconnect in here. And I've heard that when you remove the mag disconnect, you can load these a lot easier and also take them out a lot easier. Now with my slab side, the 2245 slab side, for some reason, that one is a lot easier to actually load the mag, and also the mag drops out the majority of the time. Now we paid this one was about $260. I would not go over $280 for this gun. This one was purchased at Sportco in Fife, Washington, and thanks a lot, Sportco. We've bought quite a few guns from you guys. We're absolutely happy with it. It is a great weapon. Now inherently 22s are bad bullets. They have a lot of issues. There's a lot of failure to feed. There's a lot of failure to fire problems. That's not because of the gun. It is because the 22 round sucks. So just be aware of that. If you're having issues, make sure your gun's kind of cleaned up. I've shot 550 rounds at one time through these guns, and even though it's absolutely filthy, it still functioned pretty well. You are going to get some issues though. Just be prepared. It's not like a 45 round. It's not like a 9mm. It's a 22. So be aware of that. Other than that, would I recommend these? Yes, I would, but again, takedown is kind of confusing, so make sure you read directions. If you have any questions about these, feel free to ask. I will be doing a review on the 2245 slab side, and we'll go over some of the features on that. But again, this is the 2245 Ruger. I believe it's the 2245 Ruger Mark III with the 5.5-inch bull barrel, adjustable sights, rail on top, comes with 2 mags. Highly recommend it. Don't pay over 280 bucks. Thanks. This is Chad from CNR Reviews.
Hey everybody, this is Ryan here from CNR Reviews. I'm going to be doing a quick range demo on the Ruger Mark III 2245 with the 5.5-inch bull barrel. Comes with a 10-round mag here, in the box. So we're going to be shooting at about 25 yards. Alright, and that is one magazine here. As you can tell, I did rush it a little bit. Just wanted to make a nice quick video on this, quick range demo on it. Still did pretty well. Got pretty good grouping out of that at 25 yards. So,
what do you think of the takedown on that?
I'm sorry?
What do you think of the takedown?
The takedown is horrible on this thing. Trying to get it to actually break down for cleaning. I'm figuring I'm going to clean this thing once every 500 rounds or so, because it's such a, it's a bitch to do. There's no other way to say it. So hopefully after a couple times of actually breaking it down, putting it back together, we've already done it about 4 times on this pistol, hopefully it will loosen up a little bit where it'll become easier. But I mean, if you're only going to clean it every 500 rounds, who cares anyway? But again, this is a range demo on the Ruger 2245 with the 5.5-inch bull barrel. Thanks for watching.